Dean Godoy and Hult faculty, thank you for inviting me to this event. And I'm standing here with great humility and an imposter syndrome. I look around, I don't have a PhD. Congratulations to the proud families gathered here. Congratulations to all you proud graduates. This class comes from 35 different countries around the world, truly international program. Now, your families don't know this, but Professor Ted Ladd secretly whispered to me and said they're really graduating from a 1-year-long international cultural festival and party. So the best way to honor and say thank you to the amazing families that have gathered here, who have also come from 35 or more countries, is to applaud, clap, cheer, and maybe even dance for the next 35 seconds to say thank you. So here's what we're going to do. You like it, right? We're going to put 35 seconds on the clock on the screen. We're going to play some high-energy music. And please stand up, everyone in the room, including the faculty, including the families, if you can. And we're going to cheer, dance, sing to say thank you to the families. Are you ready? Now, Hult, I need more energy. Are you ready? All right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. With your hand. All right, Barbara, come up to the front. Yeah. Thank you. Have a seat. I know you all want to keep going, but we got to get you graduating, so have a seat. Thank you. You're so extraordinary at dancing and partying that I'm actually making a recommendation to Dean Godoy that you should get a second honor today. PhD, which stands for Party Hult Daily. I know now the families are worried, saying, Gopi, are you telling us that all our children are doing all year is party? Yes, they did a lot of that, but not true. They worked hard, they learned, and they've been growing. So I have 3 final lessons for you today here before you graduate. And those of you on your phones, I hope you're taking notes because there's a surprise test at the end of this. The first lesson, be unconventionally grateful. Be unconventionally grateful. I am grateful to Professor Ted Ladd and many of you here because you helped me become a better public speaker. 2 years ago, I was competing in the World Championship of Public Speaking. 30,000 people had entered the competition from 143 countries. And after several stages, only 28 were left in the competition. I was one of them. I did not win the championship that day. Somebody else beat me, and she went on to become the world champion that year. But I was thrilled just to be at that level of competition. I was grateful that I got a chance to be there. Now, many people think public speaking is a solitary pursuit, one person behind the microphone. That is not true. I stood there on the stage that day, even after I was defeated, and I recognized I was carried there on the shoulders of so many people. My family, my mentors, my coach, and hundreds of people who had sat in audiences during my rehearsal speeches and given me feedback. This spring, Professor Ladd brought many of you, the MBA class, to Wharton. And Akanshi's nodding. And you sat after the session, you listened to my practice speech that I was using for this year's competition and gave me fantastic feedback. I am so grateful to all of you. Similarly, you are here this day because you've been carried on the shoulders of so many people. Your families, your faculty, your mentors, even your janitorial team, Maria and Yabal. Be unconventionally grateful all the time for the rest of your life as you succeed. My second lesson is be unusually curious. My grandparents were poor rice farmers in a small village in India, in a state called Kerala. The village was called Chittilancheri. My parents grew up poor, without much resources. They did not have electricity. They did not have indoor plumbing. They did not have a college education. They walked barefoot. My family, nobody had ever owned a passport. But I remember growing up, I was unusually curious. I would go to the local library and I would look at books about the world. And when I was graduating college like you, I fought with my parents. I asked them for money to get a passport. I got a passport and I lived, studied, worked all over the world after that. Being curious has led me now to 63 countries, all 7 continents, including Antarctica. Being curious has led me to unusual career paths, all very fulfilling. And being curious is what led the journey from being from a farming background in a small village all the way to coming to Silicon Valley and working at Google on artificial intelligence. And being unusually curious is what brought all of you from so many countries around the world into this room. And being curious, like what President Lilly was saying, is what will take you to tremendous career success from this room now back into the entire world. Be unusually curious. My third and final message, and this too will be on the test, so keep paying attention, is be uncomfortably excited. Be uncomfortably excited. I graduated at an extraordinary time. The consumer internet was exploding. Google, YouTube, Facebook were yet to be born. And I went on to lead careers that were yet to be born. Digital marketing, social media, online video. You are now graduating at an extraordinary time. Imagine if you had graduated in 1932, it would have been the Great Depression. If you had graduated in 1942, it would have been World War II. If you had graduated in 2022, you'd have been graduating into the pandemic and watching your graduation on a phone. But you are graduating in 2025. The age of artificial intelligence is just starting. You will go on to lead extraordinary careers. You now carry 2 keys in your hands: a prestigious degree and the opportunity that artificial intelligence presents. This means you will also now go on to lead careers that are yet to be born. This will challenge you. This will also be exciting. Be uncomfortably excited about your future. So, Hult graduates, I can summarize my entire message in 3 words, and here's the test. Okay? I'm going to ask you to fill in the blanks. Okay? Lesson 1, be unconventionally grateful. Exactly. Second, be unusually curious. Beautiful. You are doing so well. And third, be uncomfortably excited. Fantastic. All of you get an A+. You are ready to graduate. We got one last thing I need to do. Since you're the class of 2025, we're going to celebrate for the next 25 seconds again with great music and dancing before we finish up. So everybody please stand up. Give me 25 seconds on the clock. And we're going to start this music. Are you ready to celebrate these amazing graduates? 3, 2, 1, let's go.